مركز ندوات التابع لرئاسة جامعة القاضي عياض بمراكش. نحتفل أو في إطار تظاهرة علمية متعلقة بالتحول الرقمي والابتكار، وهي منظمة بين كلية العلوم القانونية والاقتصادية والاجتماعية من طرف مختبر كلمات بمشاركة مع مختبر الدراسات القانونية المدنية والعقارية. وهي في الحقيقة تظاهرة علمية جد مهمة، لأنها نظمت بشراكة مع فاعلين اقتصاديين بالإضافة إلى فاعلين قانونيين، بحيث سوف يقارب الموضوع من عدة جهات، من الناحية الاقتصادية، من حيث القانون، وكيف يتم الجمع بين كل ما هو قانوني واقتصادي، وهو ما له آثار مهمة سواء على مستوى التنمية الاقتصادية، التنمية الاجتماعية، وكذلك التأثير ديالو في مختلف القطاعات، خاصة وأن الرقمنة كما نعرف جميعا هي من الأمور المهمة، ومن الأمور التي يجب أن تكون فيها دراسات كثيرة ومقاربات من جميع الجوانب، كيف ما قلت وكنعاود نقولها، القانونية والاقتصادية والاجتماعية.
Hi, my name is Mark. I'm the Dean of the Business School at Sunway Business School, which is in Kuala Lumpur, Malaysia. It's a pleasure to be here at this conference. And this conference, we talk about various things about innovation and technology. And I was on a panel on e-government. And e-government really is about looking at government services provided digitally to the citizens out there. Not just citizens of the countries, but also investors who want to come to the country, right? So e-government is a very important concept. But one of the shortfalls of e-government is that sometimes citizens in remote areas may not be able to access e-government services. And because of that, one of the things that I introduced was the term phygital. Right? Phygital is a combination of physical and digital, which means that government services, they can go digitally, but they must also have a physical option. And for those in remote areas, perhaps outreach, for example, you may not want to set up a new center there, but you may have mobile services on vans to come across to those areas and to teach people in those areas how to use e-government services. And if e-government services do not really work at certain point in time, it's okay. They know that a physical solution will come to them on a regular basis. So I hope that this key takeaway has been useful, and I wish the people of Morocco all the very, very best. Thank you.
Hello, I'm Yogesh Dwivedi. I'm a distinguished professor at King Fahd University of Petroleum and Mineral, Saudi Arabia. And I've been studying e-government for last 20 years, looking at from citizen perspective, employee perspective, government perspective. And this event was dedicated on e-government adoption in Morocco. What I have experienced in last 20 years is that e-government is there in many countries, but it's not very well adopted and used. The reason is simple, because at front end is technology where citizens interact with, but back end is still human is working. And human take time. Inefficiency is still there. Corruption is still there. Lots of other problems are there. So I introduced concept agentic AI. AI that make its own decision, perform its own tasks to solve problems. So integrating agentic AI in e-government will solve the problem of inefficiency, problem of bias or corruption. All those issues can be minimized. It won't be taken away, but it will be minimized. But also there are challenges of these governments, these kind of AI-based systems, because they can also introduce biases, they can bring hallucinations and other problems. So of course, if they are implemented, there should be very strong governance mechanism put toward, so that citizens would not be affected due to any wrong decision made by these artificial intelligence based systems. So these are the issues that I have discussed, and of course event has been very fruitful because so many different perspectives brought together by different experts coming from USA, Malaysia, myself from Saudi Arabia, and also from people from Morocco also participated in it. So it was very enriching for participants as well as for me, like as an expert. So I'm hoping that these things that been discussed will be taken forward in this country, and my very, very best wishes for that. So thank you very much for having me here, and my best wishes for e-government implementation and adoption in Morocco. Thank you.
Yeah, I'm happy and honored to present here the first international conference here in Marrakesh. My name is Dr. Oksana Wieland, and I'm from University of Minnesota, United States. It was a really great experience to hear all the perspectives, the interest in research topics from my colleagues from academia, from practitioners, from the government people. So it's I would recommend anyone to come and join for the second one conference, wherever it's going to happen. So yeah, and it was my pleasure. Thank you very much. Thank you.